Once the lift passes inspection, it's time to use it the right way. Automotive lifts must only be operated by trained and authorized personnel. Under no circumstances should untrained workers attempt to position, raise, or lower a vehicle. Spot the vehicle so it is centered on the lift, between lift pads for frame contact lifts, or near the center of the runways for drive-on lifts. Proper centering ensures the lift can raise the vehicle evenly and reduces the risk of shifting. Always use the manufacturer's recommended lift points. No guessing. And remember that every vehicle is different, so what worked before may not work now. Know the maximum lifting capacity of the lift you are operating. Exceeding this limit can cause the lift to fail, leading to severe injury or death. Position frame contact lift pads at the specified lift points, and when using lifts with retractable arms, extend the arms as far as possible to increase stability. Before raising a vehicle on a frame contact lift, place the transmission in neutral, release the parking brake, and unlock the steering wheel. This allows the suspension to settle naturally as the vehicle rises. For drive-on lifts, block the wheels with approved chocks so the vehicle cannot roll. Before raising or lowering a vehicle, check the area under and around it and warn anyone nearby to stand clear. Never leave the controls unattended while the lift is in motion. Raise the vehicle about 1 foot off the ground, then moderately push the rear or front bumper of the vehicle to ensure that the vehicle frame is stably mounted on the lift support's contact pads. If the frame of the vehicle is not firmly touching a support contact pad or is slipping, immediately lower the vehicle and start over. Once the vehicle is secure on the lift, lift the vehicle to the desired work height and visually check those contact points for misalignment before going under the vehicle. Wear the proper personal protective equipment. Safety glasses are required for overhead work if eye hazards exist, and in some situations safety goggles or a face shield may also be necessary. A bump cap helps too, especially when your head discovers the undercarriage before your eyes do. At working height, lower the lift onto its mechanical locks. Some lifts lock automatically, others manually, but either way, the weight must rest on the locks, not the hydraulics. Hydraulics lift the vehicle. Locks hold the vehicle. Once the vehicle is resting on the locks, take a moment to look everything over again. Confirm that the lift points are secure, the pads are seated properly, and there are no unusual sounds, shifts, leaks, or signs of strain. Be careful when removing heavy components such as engines, transmissions, or transaxles. Removing major parts can shift the vehicle's center of gravity suddenly and destabilize the lift. Use high-reach auxiliary stands whenever heavy components are added or removed. Do not use engine or transmission supports or any other equipment as a substitute for proper jack stands. Never use wood blocks, concrete blocks, or improvised materials as adapters or extensions. These are explicitly prohibited in vehicle maintenance safety guidelines. If a vehicle ever begins to slip or shift on the lift, do not try to stabilize it. Move quickly in the opposite direction of the fall, avoiding walls or benches where you could become trapped. Most lift accidents occur not from catastrophic failures but from rushing, guessing, or skipping the basics. Slow is smooth, and smooth is safe.